It might get rich, baby. Tap in. Where's my cup, y'all? Y'all know how we do it. We do it live, baby. Got some technical difficulties this morning, but we are here with Sweetie. Hey. Every Wednesday, you know how we do it. Black Girl Boss Chats. Hey. Hey. You already know the mugs are matching. Yes, we do t-shirts and we do mugs and they match them. We're not playing. I'm not playing with y'all. Hey. Tap in. Okay, thanks, sweetie. Oh, we love her. Tap in. Tapping in. People, yes, welcome to episode 9 of A Black Girl Boss Chat. It's your girl, Jules, owner, creator, and founder of Champagne and Melanin, where we celebrate, collaborate, and create the lifestyle of Black women entrepreneurs. I got a good one for you guys today, honey. Yes, she's back. One of our favorite girls, our fave. I'm going to try to move this so I'm looking down a little bit further. In March, I think I'm going to get like a stand and maybe so it's higher up so you guys can see it. But we got one of our faves in the building this time. Again, repeat customer, Miss Chasity Dion Mims, CEO, Declared Info, Marketing, one of the best in the business, social media guru, branding genius, our business partner on all things fabulous with Champagne and Melanin, and Julie O. Griffith. And we have her in the building, wrapping up our Black History Month series, dropping the gems on how to market your brand like a boss, okay? So as usual, we have her in the green room. She's just in there chilling. You know, I'm setting up the ambiance, of course. And so I'm getting really comfortable doing this. What do you guys think about the series so far or the show so far? I absolutely love doing a Black Girl Boss Chat. The reason why is because I think we have enough on hot topics and gossip and sensationalism and everything that goes on in the world. And I think my show is a spin on business with that cute fabulousness also. Because if you're a Champagne Melanin girl, you're cute and fabulous and wonderful. So as usual, I have on the merch, as you can see, Wi-Fi and lashes. That's the one we have on today, guys. See, it's Wi-Fi. Oh, wrong way. Wi-Fi, lashes, and projects and headscarves. Because when we're at the house, WFH Life, working from home, this is what we're doing. We're working hard. Wi-Fi, lashes, projects, and headscarves. Of course, we have the matching mug. As you can see, Wi-Fi, lashes, and projects, and headscarves. My favorite metal straws. You know, these are the rose gold straws from Amazon. I'm going to have to put those in my Amazon store because people really like those. So don't forget to get the merchandise. Let me take a quick sip here. I'm also, of course, I'm not going to tell you what's in my cup. Let's just say, it's happy hour somewhere. So, as you guys know, I love these metal straws. I love my cup, and I put everything right over here. So, everybody has been giving me amazing feedback on the background, on the ambiance. Let me put this on mute real quick. Everyone's like, well, how do you do that? It's like, listen, it's on my TV. You can put different picture frames on there, like pictures. You can run Facebook, all type of stuff. So these are like backgrounds that I put on there. It just happened to be one that was gold and matches what we love. So, you know, we love anything that's shiny and fabulous and wonderful at Champagne and Melanin. So there it is. So everyone keeps asking about the pillows. Am I going to bring the pillows back? So I'm actually sourcing someone new from Alibaba Express. You know, my favorite place to go and get stuff. So I think I'm going to bring back the pillows. I also was asked about workout gloves. Now, ironically, Chastity is one of the people that has actually inspired me as a CEO to not just get my ass back in the gym, because I'm always in the gym, but now I have found the trainer of death. His name is Satan. He's the most evil person I know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I think I owe him money, even though I pay him monthly, because right now I can't even feel my arms, to be honest with you. But the body is looking quite fabulous. As you guys know, one of my COVID stories is I was eating through my feelings, and I finally gained all the weight I wanted to gain, and now I want to gain more weight. But I wanted to go to the right places, so it's like, he's just in there Monday, Wednesday, Friday like a beast. So I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm back in my volleyball days. My energy is up. I'm going to bed way earlier. Of course, I'm always cooked to eat clean and eat healthy, but everything is just coming together. So I'm super excited about that, you guys. So definitely get that workout regimen if you are a CEO Add that into your repertoire. You'd be surprised how it actually helps your energy. It actually helps me focus, so on and so forth. Everything I was doing before times 10. So I will put his Instagram down on my Instagram if you're looking for a personal trainer in Houston. And actually the gym that I found, who knows when I put stuff in the universe, it's actually a Black-owned gym. Frank's Gym. It's like off of Chimney Rock. I didn't know it was Black-owned. I just thought it was the trainer that trained out of there, but it's actually a Black-owned gym. It's one of those like muscle gyms. So I really like it. So far so good. This is coming up on 1 full month. I've been with my trainer and I'm already seeing the results. So, I had the Amazon pants. I had those before. I have all type of workout outfits. So I put on certain outfits once a week to see the progress and everything else. And I will say, summer, listen, hold on to your man, ladies, because I'm about to let the people have it. Okay. Spring and summer, not even summer, spring. Hello, because it's already hot like balls in Houston again. So let's talk about what's going on in the world. But before we do that, let's do our church announcements. Welcome to A Black Girl Boss Chat with your girl, Jules, episode 9, Black History Month. Wrapping it up with our girl. She's sitting pretty in the green room, guy, Miss Chasity Dion Mims, queen of social media, the guru of branding, the master of marketing. She's going to tell you how to market your business brand like a boss. This is round 2 of Chasity. Everyone always asks for her, so I always got to bring her back. Plus, we like to build content and let our speakers take the content and market to their heart's content. So we love it here. So church announcements. As you know, this is Champagne and Melanin, where we create, collaborate, and celebrate the lifestyle of Black women entrepreneurs. Shout out to StreamYard, my favorite thing. I'm stalking you, StreamYard. I just got my affiliate link, you guys. So excited. So I'm going to go on to StreamYard this year as a partner because I shout them out so much. So first things first, look at the nifty banner ad below. As you can see, I'm going to run the ticker tape until we're into the program. As always, give us a follow on Champagne and Melanin. Instagram is where all the magic starts, all the magic happens, and all the announcements are. After that, definitely shop the merchandise. As you know, the t-shirts match the mugs. Boop. Today, I'm wearing Wi-Fi lashes, projects, and headscarves, and this is from the WFH, the Work From Home collection that I absolutely love. My super comfy t-shirts, you can get this in black, white, and heather gray. And guess what? The sweatshirts are up. There is a 10% Black History Month sale, so grab you a sweatshirt because the prices go back up on March 1st, but I love my sweatshirt, so definitely get some merchandise and support your girl. Follow us on Facebook. If you're in the private Facebook group, you're watching us right now. If you're on the Facebook page, hi, you're watching us right now. Give us a like on Facebook. Not absolutely necessary, but it's just good to have you guys in there. If you want to partner, do anything with Champagne and Melanin, be a speaker on a panel, maybe help me with a brunch, just anything you want to know about the brand, shoot me an email down below. Yes, hello@champagneandmelanin.co. It is not .com. It is .co. We are a .co business. As many of you guys know, y'all know the story how someone bought champagneandmelanin.com the day after I debuted the brand with no trademark. That's what inspired me to get trademarked. So we are .co. Try to buy that heifer. Anyway, in my other life, as you guys know, I'm a publicist. J. Griffith Public Relations. I own a PR firm, which is now a full service PR, branding, marketing, and social media consultancy. We just partnered with an amazing firm this week. I haven't even announced it yet. EJP Marketing out of Dallas. We are working on some major national projects right now. A couple of things in the works that I'm going to be announcing in March because I want to get past Black History Month. But the paperwork is signed. The ink is drying. So I did tell you guys, what did I say in January? Remember when we were chatting and I said 2021 is the year of partnership and collaboration. I am not playing around, you guys. You got to excuse my broken nail. I got to go get my nails done today. But 2021 is the year of partnership and collaboration. So I have not only moved into consulting, but I've also moved into major partnerships with other firms that are at the same level as me that have too much work to handle and are parceling out, but they need a firm that knows what they're doing. So visit me at julieogriffith.com, aka J. Griffith Public Relations, for all your PR communications, content, storytelling, and brand messaging needs. Also, what else do we have? That's right. Don't forget, follow me at Julie O. Griffith on Clubhouse and follow me at Julie O. Griffith on Instagram. You can find me everywhere at Julie O. Griffith. It's pretty much my brand everywhere. You know what? We talked about Clubhouse last week. What do you guys think since some of the information I sent you guys about Clubhouse? about how to do your profile, how to like just plagiarize everyone's profile, drop it into a Word document, do it in there first, like make sure it looks good, and then copy and paste it. You guys drop down in the comments or shoot me some emails and let me know how you felt about my Clubhouse advice. Remember what I told you? Chasity is the one that really pushed me on Clubhouse to break that 1,000 follower barrier. So now it's just going to go up from there. I have slowed down a little bit on Clubhouse, though. I won't lie. My workload on Champagne and Melanin, as well as J Griffith PR, went through the roof. When you put things in the universe just hands you what you want. And it literally took me from Clubhouse like 5 to 6 hours straight just in my headphones to literally, okay, let me be super picky. Even like the platforms, hosting rooms and stuff like that for the last 2 weeks, I haven't done anything because my workload has gone through the roof. And these are all just really, really good things. So the universe is working it out. So what I got to figure out, guys, is how to now refit Clubhouse into my life. Because before, as you know, I was rabid fanatical, but now I got to figure out where does it fit and how does it fit and what can I use it for. So definitely tell me what you guys think about Clubhouse and some of the stuff that we've talked about. So what else do I have to tell you guys? Oh, yeah, of course, always book a consultation with me. 15 minutes or 1 hour coaching on consultations. We don't do any free consults over here. If you want to invest in your business, you want to invest in your brand, give me a holler, give me a shout, and we will help you out. So what's going on in the world? 2 big things. Texas winter storm. Let's talk about it real quick, guys. As you guys know, my response from Champagne and Melanin, my response from Julie O. Griffith about the Texas winter storm. Texas is a damn ghetto. I was this many years old when I found out that we are not connected to the East or the West power grid that powers all of North American domestic. No, not Texas. We are on our own, except El Paso and some of the counties that are up north by Oklahoma. We are completely by ourselves. So if anything ever happened, any little thing happens, we're all going down. It wasn't rolling power blackouts. It wasn't outages. It was ERCOT, some nonprofit deciding you don't have any power. Now, we did this because we're deregulated, and that's the way for us, these oil barons and these power barons to keep more money in their pocket, but also waving this whole, Texas is independent flag. We're our own people. Yeah, we're our own people sitting with no water, no toilet, no shower, no Wi-Fi, no internet, no electricity. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. This might be my last year in Texas. I've done like 15 years. I can work from anywhere. I just don't know if I need to sit in Texas anymore. Now that I found out that I am at the mercy and at the whim of Republican GOP white males that, just make money off us. And what's gonna be crazy, y'all? I can't even take a sip of my drink. When they correct these electricity bills and it starts trickling down to the people, we about to protest. We about to march and protest because let me get a $500 bill. Have you guys been seeing these $5,000 or $17,000 light bills? Let me get anything above, under $200, I can take that. My average bill is about $87. Let me get a $500 bill. I'm getting my placards ready. Let me get my all black, my ski mask, because I'm going to be protesting with the people. There's no way y'all going to let us get these electricity bills. But everything is back to normal, I guess. Whatever, hold on, you guys. I'm trying to show this. I'm trying to show this banner ad here. Follow us. Do I want the ticker tape? Wait a second, guys. You guys know we do this live. So let me show this. Boom. So everything is back to normal down here, but what is normal? Normal is not really relative. I mean, there's still a water shortage. People are still broke. People from those 4 days or 1 week are damn near destitute. So it really goes to show not only from a financial perspective, but how everything is like a house of cards. One thing happens, everything goes down. Water goes out. You can't get gas. There's no bottled water. There's food shortages. It's just like one thing after another. It's crazy. So what I decided to do with Champagne and Melanin was develop a very quick relief fund, and I modeled it under the Dooney Fund. Now, what is the Dooney Fund? The Dooney Fund is a fund that came out during COVID-19 by Digital Undivided, which is an amazing platform for African-American women that are entrepreneurs, especially in the tech space. The Dooney Fund were $100 grant increments to African-American and Latina Hispanic women that were affected by COVID. This was spring 2020. And you think to yourself, $100 isn't much. That's nothing. But I applied and I got it. And I remember that $100 was able to put gas in my car. I was able to tell T-Mobile I need to get a payment plan. I was able to get food and cook, all from that $100. And the main thing was it's a short application. It's quick and sweet. And the money was in my hand via Cash App, just like that. No long drawn out, oh, you're in the queue, we'll let you know. There was no let you know. It's apply, have your money. That was it. So I'm doing the same thing with Champagne and Melanin. It's called the Houston Relief Fund. It's $100 increments for women that are in need, especially Black women entrepreneurs that have been completely devastated and affected by the Texas winter storm, the Houston blackouts, the water shortages, the power shortages, everything that happened. As of yesterday, I had 27 applications. As of this morning, I had 43. So this thing has gone crazy. I'm taking $500 of my own money because I'm in a position to do that now, and I'm funding. And as of this morning, I've had 2 additional people step up and say, hey, I want to help donate and fund also. So now we have $700, but now I have 47 applications. So either way, I'm going to get it figured out. I've wanted to start a fund for Champagne and Melanin for a while, guys, and this might be the universe telling me, keep this fund going. Those $100 increments, it's not the 2,000, it's not this and the third, but also there's no wait for it. You apply, you get your money. That's it. So I'm going to distribute my $700. Hopefully by tomorrow, it might be more, on Friday morning to 7 lucky recipients. And then I'm going to keep the fund going because I got to figure out how to fund these other women that are now in my pipeline. So I'm super excited about that. You got to give back when you can. Everyone knows maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I would have not been in this position, but now I am in this position to stroke off $500, pay my bills, go to Cancun if I want to, help someone else or whatnot. And I believe in kicking the can down the road. Eventually it's going to come back either way, but I know how it is when you just need a little bit to help you get over. So again, the application is short and sweet. It's pretty detailed, but I don't care what you do with the money. I don't care if your business is profitable. I don't really care if you have a website. You just have to prove out that you do have a business. Apply. Every recipient will be getting their money, as well as being chosen on noon this Friday. $100 in your Cash App. Do with it what you want. I do not care. Just make sure that help us other ways. Champagne and Melanin is here for you, just like somebody was there for me when I needed help. So without further ado, let me get a sip. We're watching our time here, but we have our girl coming to the stage. She has been in the green room looking fabulous. Hey, got her t-shirt on, got her mug ready. I'm so excited, guys. This is part 2, and I actually get to sit and be quiet because she is a genius, so I can just feed her a couple of questions. This is about to be a learning session for y'all. So get the notebooks out, get the notepads ready. We're not even going to invoice you. This is about to be your free consult. This is episode 9 of A Black Girl Boss Chat with your girl, Jules, and our guest, Chasity Dion Mims, the queen of social media, branded marketing guru expert, and she's going to tell you how to market your brand like a boss. We're going to bring her in right now in 3, 2, and 1. Hey, there she is. Hold on, honey. I think you're on mute. I think you muted yourself.
Hey, happy working Wednesday.
Hey, happy working Wednesday, boo. I'm going to hide this so we can see the girls. Yes.
Hey.
Miss Chasity Dion. How you doing, lady?
I am great. I'm actually going live right now, and everybody is over here talking about champagne and melanin.
Hey, let me get the mug. Okay, so we got to do this. So go forward to the camera.
Ready?
Okay, pull it back towards your face real quick. And 1, 2, 3, cheers.
Boom.
Boom. Happy working Wednesday. We are.
I have my champagne and melanin on today.
Yes, she has her shirt on. Look at that white with the bronze skin.
Collaboration over competition.
Yes, girl. That white is popping. I love it. I want to see a picture. We got to get you in the feed. You got the lashes on. You got the hair done. We got to put that in the feed for this week. Guys, what we do when you buy our merchandise, take a picture of any way you have the merchandise, and we put you in the feed and we tag your business. So, Chasity Dion Mims, the queen of marketing and branding. Give us a little bit about yourself, your background. We've done it before, but let's run it again because we have so many new followers, so many new people. Tell the people who you are, what you do, and how you got into owning Declared Marketing, the #1 branding, marketing, and social media firm in my books in the country. Y'all been
together. Okay. Well, good morning, you guys. My name is Chasity Dion Mims. I am the proud CEO and founder of Declared Marketing digital agency, where we house over 200 international plus worldwide clients all over the world. Currently, right now, just over time, I have been an entrepreneur for over 15 years. I started in the game owning my own successful, at that time, hair company, six-figure hair company. I learned the woes and the ins and outs of, creating content. I love the ins. I love the journey of entrepreneurship as a whole. I learned how to be a student. I learned the benefit of social media, and definitely relationships. And so I've had the opportunity to work in marketing and in sales within my career. I, had a role as an e-commerce marketing manager for a Fortune 500 company. I also worked as a director of product marketing for Mattress Firm, the actual headquarters. And so in that experience, I really learned the beauty of numbers. I learned I learned the beauty of big money capital. Let's be clear. But I also learned how to be strategic as a whole. I also worked in sales at Nordstrom's. And so Nordstrom's really taught me the beauty of customer service as well as merchandising as a whole. And so the first time I was actually laid off, laid off, they laid me off. Now, I think I was fired. I don't know which one it was, but it literally, it kickstarted Declared Marketing. I was doing consulting, but I really wasn't doing it, full-fledged. And unemployment, one of my good friends, Tito, allowed me to come into his tax office based on a relationship we had built 10 years ago in college. And I had the opportunity to really utilize his location as my hub. And so 2.5 years ago, I kicked off. My goal was always to help small business owners strategically position themselves before their people. My goal was to help small business owners not make the same mistakes that I did. My goal was to connect with, other business owners to kind of build my network. You scratch. Obviously, this is why we're here, Julie, because, our little network has been growing.
Yeah.
But definitely the beauty of entrepreneurship is something that I definitely focus on as a whole. And I'm also a modern day paradigm shifter. So Declared Marketing is all things marketing, all things branding. And then for me personally, I am the wing woman to all entrepreneurs. A lot of my clients are introverts. A lot of my clients really want to make sure that they're making, the best move. They're moving smarter, working, not working harder, working smarter. And so we give them all that. It's kind of like we help small business owners by holding their hand, walking them through, introducing, networking, aligning, content curation, all of that good jazz to really show them how to strategically position themselves online and offline as well. Boom.
Awesome. I love that. Position themselves online and offline. Y'all heard that? I know y'all are writing frantically. Get all this good stuff because we got to get into it for sure. So, Chassie, as you know, one of my pet peeves is when people mistake PR and marketing and they blur the lines between the two as well as branding. Now, you are the guru of social media marketing and branding. So I want you to take us through the difference between marketing and branding, what that is, because you can market a brand, but you can't brand a market. Ooh.
Okay, come on, word. Give me the word today. I need the word. That was a word.
We're not going to say what's in here. So walk people through the journey when they come to you and they're all over the place and you have to kind of bring them back and talk to me. How do you consult people on the difference between marketing and branding and how it affects their business?
I feel like the difference, branding is what the consumer sees. It's their website, it's their logo, it's their, their color scheme, it's their messaging, it's how they're positioning themselves online. The marketing is the strategy behind it. So branding is what they see. Marketing is how you get them to see it. And so first things first, I offer a questionnaire. The questionnaire is asking that small business owner questions that, oftentimes people jump into entrepreneurship and they just jump in because they want to be an entrepreneur, but they don't do that nitty gritty hard work to really understand who their target audience is. What are their goals? Who are their competitors? What does their brand look like? How do they want to position themselves before the people? And so for me, it's really, I'm an Instagram girl. That's where I'm hubbed out of. That's how I built my following. Facebook is where it's at. I still reflect that. I still appreciate that. But Instagram is where 60% of people make their buying decision alone. And so the way I tell my clients is Instagram is set up to look like a storefront, hands down. And you wouldn't walk into a Ross, right? I mean, obviously, every now and then we go into Ross and we'll find us a good gem. But at the same time, Ross doesn't scream luxury. Ross doesn't always scream convenience. Ross is all over the place. Ross is one of those places where you have to go in and catch you a gem. But based off of what you see, you may not get that type of, based on the customers that come into Ross, it may not be the type of customer that you want. But everybody wants to be, a Neiman's, a Saks, a Nordstrom's. And guess what? These individuals, these department stores are definitely investing in the right things. Mm-hmm. They're investing in merchandising. They're investing in their staff. They're investing in how they are organizing their products as a whole. That's what you see. So when the consumer comes in, she's not overwhelmed. She's not, walking around and trying to figure out what's going on. She knows exactly where to go as a whole. Marketing is about positioning your business before the people where, one, they buy into your business, and two, they buy into you, and two, they invest into your business. But if your business doesn't look legit, if you're not positioning yourself as an expert, if it's all over the place, then guess what? Instantly like that, you can lose a consumer, you can lose an inquiry, you can lose all of that good jazz. And so hopefully I answered that question correctly. Branding is what you see. Marketing is how you get them to see you.
I love it. And that's a great segue into why is it so important nowadays, especially, our mantra, people don't buy products, they buy people. Yes. But, we still get this question, in case you guys are wondering, Chasity hosts an amazing, amazing room on Instagram called on Clubhouse called the 10-Minute Instagram Audit. I am her partner in crime on there. We're going to pick that back up right in March.
Girl, listen, you were talking about how you hadn't been on Clubhouse in 2 weeks. Me either. I had to
regroup all the way back.
I had to regroup because it's a lot. It's a lot.
Guys, Clubhouse, it really is an investment. Like, listening is great, but when you do what Chasity and I do, which is start hosting rooms, getting engaged and commenting, like I told you guys in the preamble, it could really be a time suck. So we were hosting an amazing room, the 10-Minute Instagram Audit, and Chasity was giving the people the business, and I was there with her, giving the people the business. So we'll pick it back up. But what I really want to touch on is when Chasity gives people advice on a personal brand and a business brand. So can you tell the people why it's so important now in the era of COVID and everything else to have a business brand and a personal brand on Instagram and what those need to look like?
Okay. I'm over here dropping our little flyer on here. It's real cute.
Girl, dude, listen, this is StreamYard. This is what we do. StreamYard. I'm coming for those partnership dollars. Please believe. This is what we do. All the stuff you can do on StreamYard. You can watch your person doing stuff. It's unbelievable. So I really want to dive into why is it so important nowadays to make sure you have a personal brand as well as a business brand, and they cannot be private. So let's really talk about that.
I feel for me, it just depends on, I do believe in that, but it depends on where the business owner is coming into this conversation. A lot of business owners are promoting through their personal brand, and to transition into a new business page could possibly be difficult because now you're asking your following to go from your personal brand to your business page. I do believe it's important if you have that opportunity. So if we're talking about the things that you need to do when you're launching your business, obviously you need to get that URL. Obviously you need to get that LLC, but you also have to get that, I call it social capital, right? The Instagram pages. Oftentimes when I start working with business owners, I notice that they haven't taken in consideration that their name may be Hair Genetics, but there's 10 other Hair Genetics on Instagram alone. And so it's, I guess for me, it's like you have to do your due diligence at the beginning when you're planning URL, LLC, branding template, Instagram, Facebook, Google. You have to make sure that you have that social capital across the way, right? And then if you're talking about how do you position yourself online, for me, I feel like it's difficult. It depends on who the client is. But if there's an opportunity for you to have a personal brand, because 50% of people make their buying decision because of the product or service that you provide, right? We know that industry is watered down. Everybody does anything that you want to do. If I want to make candles, there's about 50,000 other people that are making candles. If I want to do consulting, there's 30,000 experts that are saying they're doing the same thing. But the other 50% of people make their buying decision because of who you are. And so I feel like if there's an opportunity, like I personally have a declared marketing page. Do I always operate out of declared marketing? No. I operate where my people are, and that's on my personal page. But my personal page is a mix of lifestyle. It's a mix of marketing. It's a mix of collaboration over competition. It's a mix of inspiration and motivation. But if necessary, I'm still positioning. I'm utilizing that brand messaging where when someone asks for a marketing consultant, they're not only adding I am Chasity Dion, they're also adding declared marketing. Hey, you should reach out to Chasity Dion of declared marketing. So I feel like it just depends. But if there's an opportunity for you to position, because it's kind of like you have to have a staple. It's kind of like you have to have a staple store, right? You have to have a staple store. Your staple store is Champagne and Melanin. My staple store is declared marketing. You do a great job of, listen, baby, when you roll out a campaign, you hitting that thing.
Listen, you know me, girl.
Listen.
Listen, you taught me that because in my Trello, I have a whole white paper. And because you and I are clicking all the time, you'd be surprised when I roll out those campaigns, I have to go back to my white paper every time. It's like you said, and hitting all those points and making sure I've done my Wix, my constant contact, my Instagram, my Facebook, which DMs. It's almost like you think you remember this stuff, but with marketing, like marketing campaigns, there are so many small points. And it's like that house of cards. If you miss one, here's a whole bunch of market share. You're like, why am I getting responses? Oh, I didn't hit those Facebook DMs like I did last time. So it's like, tell us about those technical aspects and like kind of talk to people about why it's important to hire someone such as yourself, because I think a lot of people think they can do this themselves, but they're supposed to be the face and the sales of their brand. And as you guys, as you know, this is a grind. So really talk to business owners about why when they're building out their team, why they need a marketing person such as yourself in their corner.
I don't know why the book's name's not coming up to me, but there's this saying in this book, which is a pivotal book. I'm going to look it up and share it with you later.
I'll look it up. Go ahead.
Level 4 leaders versus level 5 leaders. Okay, so when you ask a level 4 leader how he or she became successful, they always say I. When you ask a level 5 leader how he or she became successful, they say we, right? I remember watching this article with P. Diddy, and he was talking to this man, and he was like, man, I'm here, but how do I get here? And the guy was like, yo, you got to find somebody who doesn't want to do the shit that you want to do. Excuse my French. You got to find somebody who's an expert in their business. I think oftentimes when I speak with, and I love business owners that come to me and they say, hey, Chasity, I've been sitting on you for a while. Hey, Chasity, I saw you when you were with Hair Genetics. Hey, Chasity, I see you moving and grooving in the city. I knew I was going to come to you, but I wanted to be ready. And so I appreciate those individuals because time is money. But at the same time, if your mind is not in that right position, in that place, because business is going to shift you in a way that you've never been shifted before. Mm-hmm. Entrepreneurship is not one of those nitty gritty things where you can just get into and it's going to be beautiful. I.e. last week, right? I sat down with one of my clients and I was so proud of her. Last week was a bust for everybody, right? And I said, okay, so what did you do on Monday? And she was like, you know what? I came out on Monday saying, you know what? I can't allow last week to dictate how this week is going to be. And although she didn't have real content, she created content. She created a client, a highlight to promote on her Instagram and social media as a whole, just to position herself as a whole. Entrepreneurship is about, and just like I said before, paradigm shifting. And so My goal is to help small business owners strategically position themselves before their audience, but at the same time, it's to shift their paradigm to allow them to understand the beauty of when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. The
Right.
beauty of collaboration over competition, the beauty of asking for help. As people like us, we always feel like we can do it on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that level 4 leader, right? Level 4 leader, I, level 5 leader, we.
Yep.
There's beauty in the journey. There's beauty in collaboration. There's beauty in asking for help, because guess what? You ain't going to be able to get to the top by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You ain't going to be able to. And the only way you can do that is asking for help. But I think that what we have to focus on is asking for help with the right people.
Yes, the leaders. Now, see, now don't listen. Y'all.
With the right people.
You know what? You're not going to mess up this live chat.
You know what? I saw a quote yesterday. I told myself, it was like 2 years ago, I wanted to make an impact. Mm-hmm. When you make an impact, that means you are changing the circumstances. And so I like to think that I am a pillar of my community. I'm not chasing the bag. I'm trying to position as many people who want to hop on this purpose train as you can. But at the same time, those individuals have to have their mind right, have to be able to ask for help, and have to be able to understand that, hey, entrepreneurship ain't one of those.
Yeah. Hey. And I'm going to add on another thing. Y'all know I love to talk about it. Their mind, their attitude, and their money right. You guys have to be ready to invest. Chasity and I said this in 2020, and I've been saying in 2021. Oh, the price went up. 2020, we said the price was going up. No, the price went up. And it did. And I know her pricing. And this is something when I first was talking to her, I got on her and I was like, you're charging, because I know her. I was like, you're charging what for what? Oh no, ma'am. I need another zero. I need this decimal moved over here. Oh no. Because what she gives is an invaluable, you cannot put a price on what she does for your business, because the way the can is kicked down the road, it just pays itself back in spades. So this is a good segue. I want you to talk about Black women entrepreneurs in particular, and why we need to invest in courses, consulting, PR people, marketing people, why we need to invest in outside help, especially now.
We all we got. You know, it's as simple as that. We all we got. I think you know what's so crazy? I was thinking, and I want to have this conversation with you because it segues into this conversation that we had. Yeah. I realized last night that Karen Civil, she's a marketing maven. You know, I really do connect with her just because the way she moves. She's around a whole bunch of OG boss men, you know, YG. She, you know, her client was Nipsey Hussle. Smurda Gang just became her client. She's rocking with these heavy hitters, these heavy hitter men in the industry. And I was trying to figure out why is that. And so I realized that based on the type of clients that I do have, a lot of my men clients position me. They position me a lot. And why is it so difficult for women to, I mean, we do a good job at it, you know. We do a good job at it.
We're like one person. Like
why is it so difficult to work with other women? And you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's the character component. My character should speak for itself. Backdoor behind that, I got the results that should speak for itself. I got the clients that should speak for itself. But it's like and that's why my marketing strategy is more and less like mom and pop. It's lifestyle. It's relatable. I want my clients to understand I got your back. And so it's one of those things that I find it sometimes I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really know.
From my experience, you know, now like the presenter is now switching, so asking me the question. Working with women outside of yourself and like, you know, the couple other people, you know, majority of my circle, I have found that people are okay as long as you are kind of where they are on the same level. But if there's an action that may take you further than them and their help may allow you to overtake them, shut it down. Oh, we don't want that. I'm okay when you're here. But if you're going here and I'm still kind of here and my help can get you here, oh, no. I don't want your name in that room. I don't want to say, oh, I know someone. I don't want to pick up the phone. So I have found the competition among women is much like when we were in corporate. It translates to entrepreneurship even worse, because at least in corporate, every 2 weeks we're getting that check. In entrepreneurship, someone helping you might, take something off of their plate and put more food on your table. And when women realize there's enough for everyone to eat, There's appetizers, there's main course, there's moosh boosh, there's dessert, there's coffee, there's espresso. Everyone can nibble in their own lane. Everyone knows what I do. Like I said, I stay in my lane. I do my thing. I'm very happy with that. And I am completely fine making as much. I'm making more money now, but I think a lot of women think the food is going to run out if I help her, or I'm going to miss out on something if I help her. And if you realize you have to have a kick the can down the road mentality that eventually the universe will make all this come out in the wash, I think women will be less competitive and more collaborative. So
that was a good one. That was a good one. I think that I agree with that. And sometimes I struggle with that as an entrepreneur, because I'm like, come on now, sis. Yeah. Come on.
Girl, what you're going to realize is not everyone's going to be your friend in business. In fact, there are no friends in business. There's what can you do?
No emotion. Somebody told me, and somebody asked me, what was the question? What is something that you have learned in the art of the hustle? And I said emotions.
Yeah,
emotions. There's no emotions in business.
You know who your friend is. You just have to do it like when we were in corporate. You know how everyone thinks, oh, when I get fired, that's my friend. They're going to march and protest for me. They're going to walk away. No, everyone's your friend at the office. Outside of the office, it's your family, it's your people. It's the same thing in entrepreneurship. We have a friendship because we vibe. We're business partners, we're friend partners. We have the same, and the people around me, because I've made it that way. But a lot of women don't think like that. They compartmentalize, especially Black women entrepreneurs. They meet you, they put you in a box, and then they take you out of the box when they they can either get something from you or they're trying to stop you. Now that's a whole nother conversation. We don't have enough.
And that's why.
If you I will surely sit on that panel.
And that's why you got to keep them squares out your circle. And that is really true. Energy. We should all be able to win. We should all be able to eat. And also we should all be able to communicate. Communication rules the nation. If there is a disagreement, if there is something that you want to discuss, if I respect you enough, I should be able to present it to you. We should be able to have a healthy conversation. Maybe we agree to disagree, but at the same time, we put it into the atmosphere, and it's cool because everybody's not going to, I don't want a yes person around me. I want somebody to be like, nah, sis, you wrong. Or nah, sis, you know what? Maybe this is a better way for you to do blah, 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 blah. But yeah, man. And you know what? I don't allow that to get to me anymore. I just move and groove. If you want to come around, come along for the journey, then come on. And if you want to get left behind, then peace.
I agree. I definitely think the message out of this segment of the conversation is that Black women in 2021 need to realize that there's no ship sailing alone anymore. You have to partner. You have to collaborate. You have to be ready to give away your gifts, because when you give them away, the financial stuff that comes back to you down the road, you'll be like, okay, universe, I like what you did there. I didn't realize at the time that it was going to come down here. But I like what you did there. And I think Black women need to understand, white males can do that whole move by themselves and do this, that, and the third. That doesn't work with our community. One of the favorite things you and I always say is our network is our net worth. And in 2021 is going to show you that is true.
And good people do great shit.
Exactly. I need you to talk about that phrase, because just like with an investor, my ghetto ass laptop is about to go down. So let me get my power plug. So carry the show.
Hey, you guys, good people do great shit. It is Wednesday, Working Women Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. I am currently going live with Julie O of Champagne and Melanin. And we're talking about Black history. We're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about collaboration over competition. We're also talking about how you can strategically position yourself online. People buy into people. 50% of people make their buying decision because of the product or service that you provide. The other 50% of people make their buying decision because of who you are. Once again, people buy into people. If you are at a level in your business where you just don't know, reach out. Reach out to the experts. Reach out to Julie. Reach out to Chasity. Ask me for, hey, do you know a web developer? We literally have resources to everything that you may have to utilize in your business. But the only way you can get there is if you ask for help.
Ask for help, guys. So this is awesome. So I want to get into for 2021 marketing trends, because this is kind of like your area of expertise. For small business, small business owners, Black women entrepreneurs, what are some of the marketing trends that you're seeing digitally? Because that's really where your space really lies, that women really need to be ready to buy into for their businesses.
I think that definitely TikTok. TikTok is where it's at. I think it's necessary to get on TikTok, utilize it. I know for me, I'm an OG Instagram, Facebook girl, and it's something that you have to step into because TikTok's TikTok's shareability is even higher than Instagram. I think that everyone needs to have their Instagram set up to be shoppable. I think that's necessary because, like I said before, like Instagram is adding on guides. Instagram is allowing you to connect your website to your page. Instagram is really moving in the direction, just like Facebook, to be in support of the business owner as a whole. Mm-hmm. If you haven't hopped on to Reels, it's time to get into Reels. I think that people are moving into the digital course realm, but I definitely think it's important to be organic, to be original, to position yourself as a whole, and to make sure that you do your research, because you don't want to come back and be accused of plagiarism, because it happens all of the time. Yeah. Another digital gem that I've noticed recently has been Clubhouse. Introverts win on Clubhouse. If you are introvert, all they are basing you off of is intellectual property. Remember, like the IG audits that we did, me and Julie, for like when we officially jumped on Clubhouse, we was moving and grooving. If you have the opportunity to raise your hand, position yourself, work on your pitch. You can't just jump into your pitch just like that. I worked with there was 3 panels that I sat on with Julie, and every panel that I did with her, I got better and better, because I'm like, you know what? They sound good. I need to sound good as well. I think it's important for individuals to make sure that your website is optimized. Oftentimes when I'm interested in a product or a service, I go to someone's website and their website is trash. It's not welcoming. Their clickability is off. I got to click 5 times to get to something. Mm-hmm. You really have to make sure that every point of contact for the consumer is easy, it's simple, and it's going to get them to do exactly what you want them to do, because we got a short attention span. Yeah. I'm not trying to sit on your website all day. If I see something on your website, I want to be able to go directly there as a whole. As always, I think it's important for business owners to take advantage of the link bio, the milkshake, the link tree, mm-hmm. all of those clickable funnels that can directly, drive the consumer to want to do something. What else? And also, minus the digital component, I think the best way to help business owners strategically position themselves is to keep their ears to the streets. You got to keep your ears to the streets. You got to be the person that says, we heard it first, i.e., you jumped on, even in a winter storm, you created the Houston Relief Fund, right? Yeah. Based on you doing your research, or even thinking about those grants. Baby, I know you got to keep your ears to the streets. You got to be able to say, I heard it first. I love people that tell me something that I didn't know, or put me up on game about something that I didn't know, because that gives me that aha moment, like, you right. And once I say you right, then I'm starting to listen. And all the goal is to reel those people in, to see the value that you provide, and then boom, you get directly to the bag.
Exactly, guys. A big thing that she's really saying is become an SME. My favorite become a subject matter expert. You know, you can go to Chasity for entrepreneurship, marketing, branding, social media, what's hot, what's popping, so on and so forth. But if you're in your area and you're just like, oh, I just want to sell waist trainers, or I just want to sell eyelashes, or you don't really have a POV, and what's a POV? A point of view on just what's going on.
Acronyms?
Yeah, come on, acronym. You can have a POV on how does the Texas winter storm affect you. You know, a lot of you guys should have been on live talking about, you know, shipping. You know, hey, I can't do shipping rates right now. You know, be kind, be gentle. You know, have a POV on something and figure out how to connect that back to your business. Okay, how does it work for you? What does Biden being president mean for you? What is
come on.
Expanded PPP, which really does now embrace sole proprietors. What does that mean for you? What is the Texas winter storm? How does it mean to not have water? Everything that's out there should have a POV from your business. As Chasity said, those IGTVs, those lives, those reels, those TikToks. It doesn't take you but a second to do a 1 minute video,
right?
And get out there. And plus, when they're not as stylized, when they're more casual, that people kind of really relate to that. Like, you know, after I did my video, I had 27 applications. Now I have 43 applications.
Damn. Come on, Lord.
I'm getting funded no matter what. I'm getting these women funded. But like Chasity said, you know, you gotta get out there and do the work. You gotta do the business. You can't just be like, I just sell something. You gotta become like, you know, a portal where people are like, what is Chasity saying about this today? What is so-and-so saying about this today? Like, what's their point of view on this? Because I know that they'll see it with a different lens.
Right.
We want to invoice you for that nugget.
Hey,
so one more question. So we've talked about branding. Well, a few more questions. Let's talk about branding. What are some of the things that you see wrong in what a lot of Black women entrepreneurs do? Like the first 3 to 5 things where you're like, we need to work on this in branding. What are some nuggets you can drop?
First of all, if you're a business owner, you do not need an Android phone. Android. I'm throwing it out there. My clients know I do not work with Android phones. Let's be clear. Come on, plug. Come on, plug.
And guess what? We have phone cases. Yeah.
Listen. You do not need an Android phone as a business owner. Honestly speaking, I've seen the Samsungs and all of that good jazz, and you guys do take amazing photos. Nevertheless, a lot of these apps are Apple based. So even though your photo, look, I have conversations with clients, I have conversations with people. That phone needs to be an iPhone. And honestly speaking, if any of you guys are up for upgrading, you're a business owner, you need to invest in that 12. I had that 11 Pro, but that 12, that eliminates having to spend all that money on those photographers. Yeah. That eliminates having to do all of that. Oh, no. Okay. That eliminates having to spend all that money on those photographers. That increases the beauty of your lifestyle photos. I.e., I see your ring light in the back of, you know, your glasses. Get you a ring light. Get you a tripod. You know, you're going to have to create content on the whim. We do not do Android phones because Android phones do not help with content curation. Number 1. Number 2, glitter is cool, right? Glitter. All the girls love the glitter. They want to have the glitter in their brand, the glitter, right? But then when you ask them who their target audience is, guess who their target audience is? They want to have the women, the 27 up women, right? The boss babes, the career women, the millennial women. We're looking for, if I'm going into your brand, glitter automatically, sometimes if it's too overwhelming, it downsizes the image of your brand. People want timeless brands. They want clean brands. Your color scheme is definitely necessary. I don't need to see glitter in 2021. We're dialing back on the glitter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're dialing back on the glitter. Okay. What else? What else do I see that I just be like, girl? What else do I see? Because I be saying girl all the time.
One more glitter. Yeah, just one more. You gave us some good ones.
Glitter, iPhone, and making sure that you're providing value. You know, you can't just put branding. Branding and marketing work hand in hand. So it's what you see, but marketing is how you see it. But you got to be able to provide value, and people do not read. That's it. People don't read. So as you're creating content, you want to be mindful that if you got this big ass paragraph, on your page, I'm not reading all of that. So you want to take that messaging. You want to make sure that your messaging is direct and short to the point. So if I am interested, I can read about it below. I can go to your website to learn more. But messaging is important. Get you an iPhone and dial back on the glitter. Boom.
Boom, guys, I'm going to recap and I'm going to add my one. I'm trying to be a good host because I am silently screaming inside this damn glitter. So, guys, no more green bubbles. We hate receiving those green bubbles. Get an iPhone. If you send me green bubbles, we're not going to talk to you.
Listen.
Not a black on the glitter, okay? Not everything needs to be glam and crystals and shit flying around in the background, okay?
Correct.
Relax, make it subtle, calm it down. Add value, okay?
Yes.
All these paragraphs of content, trying to sell yourself with so much paragraphs, you're overselling. Don't be ABC on your website, always be closing. Your website should close itself with a few things, a few well-placed videos, a few well-placed images. Think Calvin Klein. You want to be as clean, as sparse as possible while saying what you need to say. So clean, sparse, say what you need to say. I'm going to add on only one more nugget because I really can't top this list. Stop with these crazy ass emails that you guys send me with these weird long names like I sell waist trainers and so should you in 2021 at yahoo.com. I'm not typing all of that. That's the first thing. Second of all, do you work for Yahoo? Do you work for Hotmail? Or do you work for, who do you work for? Get a business URL extension. I hate it. Now, of course, I had jgriffithpr@gmail.com, but every email you get is julie@julieogriffith.com. You get hello@champagneandmelanin.co. Get a business extension. We are not typing in 80 characters in your email extension anymore. We're not doing it. We're just not going to talk to you, right, Chasity? We're not going to talk.
Listen, oftentimes when a new client inquires about services, I always look at their email, and there's certain things that allow me to understand if the business owner straight out the gate is legit and ready to get it popping. Do they call on time? Number one, time is money, right? Do you call on time? Yeah, clearly. Time is money. Number two, I check out their emails. I always ask them, do you have a professional email? Some of them say, oh yeah, but I work out of blah, blah, blah. Instantly, when I see an info at or hello at or Tracy at, I'm like, okay, sis, you've invested in the things that, you know what I'm saying? You got a little something that we can work with. So I'm in agreement. Get you a business email. Yeah. It's like $9.99.
Yeah.
$9.99.
Really?
Please.
I mean, GoDaddy is always having a sale. Register.com. They're literally handing you free websites and free emails just so you can host your URL domain with them. They're just throwing stuff at you guys. And you guys are like, nah, I want to get a Yahoo. First of all, do they still make you? That's like WordPerfect 5.0.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know.
I love it. I love calling AT&T and they're like, so what is your email? And I'm like, info@declaredmarketing.com. Thank you very much. I'm professional, sis. Come on.
It's either julie@julieogriffith.com, info@declaredmarketing.com, hello@champagneandmelanin.co. This is like paint by numbers at this point, y'all. You have got to get a professional email. For God's sake, get Google Suite. It's $2.99 a month. Run your front end business with your Gmail account or your professional account, and your whole business can be run on No one needs to know it's Gmail, but just do something. Please call Chasity. I can't take y'all. Y'all will give us a headache.
If y'all didn't learn nothing, you better get you a business email. GoDaddy has them. Bluehost, all of them have it. Whoever is everybody, get your email.
Okay, cool. So, two more questions. So, Black women entrepreneurs. What are some of the things that you think as a Black women entrepreneur 2021 that we need to do right? And what are some of the things that we need to stop doing in 2021 as Black women entrepreneurs as a collective?
What do we need to do right? We need to make sure that our foundation is together. Mm-hmm. Our foundation is very important. Foundation is beyond the LLC. I learned that in 2020, I made 6 figures and I ain't see jack. I don't know where it went. I knew I got it, but I'm like, okay, where is it at? So it's important to invest in those QuickBooks. It's important to invest in, or, acquire, a CPA or accountant. Really get your numbers together, because guess what? Honestly speaking, Julie, I've been down on myself. I missed out on a lot of 2020 grants because my back end wasn't together.
What we talked about?
Yes. 2021, I got my back end together. I'm not missing out on any more free money. And honestly speaking, girl, at 2:00 at night when my stomach was bubbling, I was like, I had jumped on your, and you'll notice if you look at the timestamp on Champagne and Melanin, I shared that thing to my timeline, and I was like, y'all gonna catch this money, sis. Y'all gonna get this money. And so in my schedule, I knew for a fact, you said Thursday. I knew for a fact. I'm like, you know what? I do know Julie, but Julie's giving out, Champagne and Melanin is giving out some coins, baby. Let me go ahead and why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? So for me, it's getting the foundation together. For me is, I think Black women in 2021 definitely need to create it's not even a circle. Surround yourself around like-minded women. I'm definitely my client's wing woman, but at the same time, I love positioning them with purpose people that have the same drive, that have the same passion, that want to see them win. So I definitely think it's important to collaborate over competition, but also start to build that tribe of entrepreneurs, because everybody is not an entrepreneur. We have woes that people can't experience. So you have to be able to call somebody and be able to vent, or you have to be able to call somebody and say, hey, am I doing this right? Or you got to be able to call somebody and ask for help. So definitely building your network, because your network is your network for sure. I am where I am now because of the relationships, the organic relationships. Let's be clear. The organic relationships that have been built over the years. Sometimes I meet somebody and we just connect. So relationships are important. I think we should, as Black women, I think we should get away from just idolizing people on social media. I definitely think it's important for you to shift your algorithm. My algorithm, the people that I see on my timeline are women boss babes, are, career women, are mommy bloggers, are Black men getting it in. Any type of negativeness I see on my timeline, guess what happens? They get deleted, or if it's necessary, they get blocked, right? Yeah. And so I think it's important to make sure that the energy around you doesn't make you, self-reflect and start thinking crazy about yourself and comparing yourself, because as women, we tend to do that. And anytime I see myself doing that, I take me a 24-hour to a 48-hour Beyonce break. Beyonce says, give yourself 48 hours. Obviously, last week we had a whole week. So I'm kind of, I'm good to go now. But I think it's important for women to give themselves time for self-care. We don't take care of ourselves enough. I think it's important for us to surround ourselves around like-minded people. And I also think it's important for us to stop comparing ourselves to everybody else, because there's only one us or one me,
Absolutely. Yeah. It's interesting that you said that support network, because you, Carla Sue, about 12 of my girls, my people in my crew, were the first people to send out, Champagne and Melanin on their stories, everywhere else, in their Facebook. Like my usuals, I rely on them. Just like that, like I don't even have to think about it. Y'all are like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Some of the other folk that are always all up in my face and blah, 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 they were quick to retweet and post about Beyonce and Adidas, right, because they want to be Beyonce adjacent. I'm not in their stories. I mean, on their feed, so everyone can see it. Do you think that those same people who are always, Julie, keep me plugged in, or I want to know what's going on, you think they've helped Champagne and Melanin? You think they've helped Black women entrepreneurs? No. And I'm going to remember that. Trust me. I don't see everything, but I remember everything. Please believe me.
Hey, hello.
So you are absolutely right. So the help I get from you guys, the support, you guys, you got to have a support system in 2021. Even if you're not, because you're not in this by yourself. Trust me, I've been doing this for 15 years. I know what it's like when I started my business with a Yahoo and a dial-up and a dining room table, leaving a 6-figure job. Now it's like, the thing to do, but you are not by yourselves. We are here to help you. So this has been great. Being cognizant of time. I love it. We could keep talking for a whole other hour, but we gotta chop it up, because we just gotta keep bringing you back. So what are some of the things, what would be one tidbit you could say, not even for this quarter, just for coming up for this year is social media, because we've done branding, we've done marketing. Give us a good social media tip to kind of wrap it up, because that is really where I just see you as like the guru, the genius. So what can you tell?
2021 is the year of collaboration. It's the year of women. You know, big businesses are sewing into Black businesses. Big businesses are sewing into women entrepreneurs. And I think, you know, just like Clubhouse, you know, my network is pretty dope. I know plenty of people that are walking in their purpose, doing right by people, and just really staying in their lane. For me, I think it's important of collaborating, sitting on those panels, doing what we do here, really taking those opportunities to position yourself, but also look out for your homegirl. Like, you know, I could have been anywhere in the world, but guess what? I made sure that I had time to sit on my homegirls. I'm gonna call it podcast, but live segment, right?
Listen, speak it into existence. That's something we're talking about offline. Speak about it. It's in the universe now.
Listen, I really, you know, for me, you know, man, some of the stages that I've set, all of the stages that I've sat on, all of the panels that I've sat on, all of the lives that I've sat on, all of that has definitely positioned me, because it's introducing me to people that I may not know. And so I think it's important for us as business owners to really step outside of our comfort zone, right? Going back to what we were talking about, stepping outside of our comfort zone, being comfortable with asking for help, being comfortable with saying, hi, my name is. As simple as that. Like yesterday, I was sitting with my client. We were at Cafe Leal and we were posted up, and she had this cute lime green hat with the red bottom. And I work on showing my clients how to work the room, right? Obviously, you have this staple hat on your head. Work that room, introduce yourself, drop those business cards, slide in people's DMs. Hi, my name is. If you continue to sit on the couch and really not, like, entrepreneurship is meant to grind. It's a marathon, not a race, right? So you always have to be consistent, and consistent is collaborating. Consistent is positioning. Consistent is, you know, staying ready so you don't have to get ready. Consistent is asking for help, and consistent is pouring into the universe. The reason why I'm still in the game is I do right by people. All I do is plant that seed, and Jesus, if you want to let it grow, let it grow. And if you don't think it's good for me, cool, boom, on to the next. And so walking in your passion, walking in your purpose, doing right by people. I think that if you continue to walk in your passion, understand that your entrepreneurship is not one of those things that you can just get, and you show love to your people, and you rock with your people, and you organically build relationships with people. 2021 is going to be great. And you get your foundation together, because baby, you got to get your foundation together for sure. That's what I learned from Miss Julie O.
Yes, I love it. She knows, listen, Miss Julie O, honey, Chasity has talked about social media. She's talked about marketing, branding, no green bubbles. Get off the damn glitter. Get your foundation together. Get your taxes right. Get your branding right. Get your life together.
Get your life together.
Get your life together. Go to the gym, work out, be a good person, put it out in the universe, and the universe will just start shifting, honey. And let me tell you something. I saw an amazing meme the other day that said in 6 months, your life could be totally different. Shit, it's month number 2 for me. And let me tell you something. 4 months from now, we're going to be having a whole different conversation. I can't even talk about the stuff I want to talk about, because I'm very Barack Obama, like Chasity said, slow and steady wins the race. And everyone, when I talk about something, it's because it's done, not halfway. It's done. And when I come out, I come out. I'll let you guys know.
She comes out with all of the campaign. Facebook, Instagram, website, emails, text message. Baby, listen, that's one thing.
Listen.
I admire that about you, because that's something that I always struggle with. But baby, you be having... Baby, when that campaign drop, best believe she's hitting all platforms, honey. And I love that about you. I think that showcases the consistency, you know, because oftentimes people lack consistency. So I definitely learned a lot by you. You put me up on game. One thing about you is you put me up on game, sis. If you find a nugget, if you got a little tip, if you got some grants, if blah, blah, blah. One thing about Julie gonna put you in the game if you're worth it. Let's be clear. She ain't just giving out that free game to nobody. She's giving out to the free game to the people who are going to appreciate it. So I appreciate that from you as well.
Exactly. And y'all, this is my publicist, FYI.
Hey.
Social media, the branding guru, marketing partner, marketing genius, my friend, my people, my homegirl. Listen, we're going to tell the people. Let me jump into these banners. Thank you, StreamYard. Where can the people find you? I have a couple of banners here for her that I put together. I want to show y'all this. Follow my girl on Instagram. I am Chasity Dion, and please tell them the Declared Marketing one also.
Declared Marketing, DECLARED, marketing, Declared Marketing. And guess what?
Brand new website. I looked at the website. Go to the website, y'all. ideclareit.info. ideclareit.info. Y'all go to her brand new website. I check it out. It is fabulous. She got she got the towel. You know, I love a good towel website. It's J Griffin PR approved. It is fabulous. So you guys follow my girl, go to her website, book a package, book a consultation. It will change your life. Also, make sure you follow my girl on Clubhouse. We have her right here. She switched up her name on Clubhouse also.
You saw that?
Yes, I listen. When we put someone on, we put them on. We don't play around with them because that's their time for free. We got to make it worth their while. Follow her at Chasity Dion on Clubhouse. Also, get into her rooms, get into her speaking engagements. Make sure you see us in March. We're going to kick back up the 10-minute Instagram audit. And if you don't see us, that means our businesses are going through the roof. We have time to be fooling around on Clubhouse. So, is this one more right here that I have for you? Oh, no, that's just the end of that. You guys, this has been episode 9 of A Black Girl Boss Chat, powered by Champagne and Melanin with your girl, Jules, and our social media guru, branding expert, marketing genius, Miss Chasity Dion Mims. Chasity, tell the people one more thing, that I'm going to put you in the green room, and I'm going to wrap it up. What's one more nugget you can give the people? We're out of nuggets. We're nugget free. I'm hungry.
Walk by faith and not by sight. Boom. Come on, biblical.
Walk by faith, not by sight, guys.
Right.
It'll all come together. We've come through a Texas winter storm. We've had no power, no water, no gas, no nothing. But here we are.
No lashes.
Black Girl Boss Chat. We are wrapping up 2021 Black History Month. I've had an amazing series, some amazing speakers. Nothing will stop Champagne and Melanin. We don't care if you shut the lights down. Please, God, don't do it right now. Wait till we get off the chat. I'm going to put Chasity in the green room. You guys make sure you follow her back. Also, make sure you check the replay of this on YouTube, Facebook, and the Facebook page. Share with all your friends. We're definitely going to have her back again. You're going to come back and chat with us, Chasity?
Come on now. Come on now.
Hey,
come on now.
We're going to have Chasity back. And as you can see, Chasity is wearing her merchandise. You know, we gifted her with an amazing package of Champagne and Melanin. She has all type of t-shirts to debut for the rest of the year. All sorts of stuff going on. We're super excited. Chasity Dion Mims, thank you for being with us on episode 9 of A Black Girl Boss Chat. You're going in the green room. We're going to wrap it up. You guys stay in here. Bye. Hey, how you guys feel? I feel very brandy, marketing, and social media-y. Listen, my girl Chasity, guys, hire her, find her. If you cannot invest in anything else but a consultation, please do it. I want you guys to be on track for 2021. The information is invaluable. And like I said, you got to kick the can down the road. PR, marketing, and branding is not like sales and advertising. Some of this stuff is very intangible. You're not going to see the results immediately. Some of the stuff is kick the can down the road, but you have to invest. You are the face of your business. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Stop thinking I can do it myself. You can do a lot of stuff yourself. You can go far, but we're going to help you go a little bit further. So this has been episode 9 of A Black Girl Boss Chat with your girl, Jules, Champagne and Melanin. We have told you how to market your business and brand like a boss with Chasity Dion Mims, CEO, Declared Marketing. Make sure you follow her on all the banners that I sent you. If we didn't cover off something in here, if you have a question, follow Chasity on Instagram or shoot me a DM or an email, and I'll make sure she gets the information. March, we are kicking off with the Black Travel Movement with my girl, Annie Wade, also known as the Creole Beauty, and VIP Flight Club, her new concierge travel business, which is taking Black people to new heights all over the world. We're going to show you how to travel with COVID safely, what are some great new resorts and spots coming up, and how single boss girls need to do self-care traveling and take some downtime to decompress. So anyway, next Wednesday, episode 10 of a Black Girl Boss Chat with your girl Jules on Champagne and Melanin. Stay tuned right here. Let me know who else you want to see. I have some amazing speakers lined up for March. But tell me if you guys want to see anyone special. Don't forget, we got to bring one of the fellas back. You guys loved Investor so much, a Black man boss chat. I'm going to find a really good brother for March, and we're going to highlight him. It's going to probably be someone super name brand. So I'm super excited about that. Stay tuned. But don't forget, March is coming up. Happy Black History Month. Texas winter storm. If you haven't applied yet, make sure you apply. The deadline is noon on Thursday for the Houston Relief Fund, powered by Champagne and Melanin. I am so happy to get this $700 out of my pocket. It's burning a hole. But now I got to get my mind working to figure out how to fund the rest of my ladies that have applied. I said I wanted to start a fund. Now is a good time to start. So I'm going to start hitting up all of my rich, amazing brand friends, all of my movers and shakers and influencers, because y'all going to give up that $100. Please believe I can be very persuasive. I will see you guys next week. Happy Wednesday. Happy Working Women Wednesday. And Chastity always says, make sure you always stay tuned and support Champagne and Melanin, where we create, collaborate, and celebrate the lifestyle of Black women entrepreneurs. It's your girl, Jules. I'll see you next week on A Black Girl Boss Chat. Let me hold the smile.